touched the wall, but still felt the pulse. One breath lost, still in my throat. Last two words soft, intentional. Light blinks once, not enough to me, yes, but not no either. Fan spins, air doesn't move. Two rooms, no lock, no knock. No one says what's waiting on either side. One room over, still too close, still not close enough. Talk dies before it climbs the throne. Never made it to the miles. Floor knows every step before it's taken. Shadow shift with no one moving. Names fade where breath should land. Nothing breaks, no voice rises. Only noise from what's not said, enough to echo. One room over, still too close, still not close enough. Talk dies before it climbs the throne. Wanted, never made it to the mouth. The wall was thin, but what grew between was thicker. Silence louder than a slammed door that never closed. The fan still spins, the room still breathes. The light stays on like it's latest, waiting for the wrong name to be called.
Too calm for what you did. I held my breath and let it sit. Didn't flinch, I watched you lie. But quiet doesn't mean I didn't try. No tears, no mess, just one deep breath. Your name's on my knife, but never my chest. You cut like a joke, I cut like a thread. I don't come loud, but I don't miss. Your name's on my knife, and that's all it gets. We talk like love was never real, but I was the one who didn't kneel. You lost me soft, you lost me slow. Now you chase a girl that you'll never know. No scene, no fight, just walked out right. Your name's on my knife, but not in my bed. You left for a thrill, I left with your edge. I don't write back, but I don't forget. Your name's on my knife, and that's all it gets. Your name's on my knife, but not in my life. You gave it away, I made it precise. You lost the war before it was said. Your name's on my knife, and that's all it gets. And that's all it gets. like I'm porcelain, but your eyes are made of stone. You kiss me like it's punishment, and I still beg you to come home. I've been quiet, I've been patient, but I'm bleeding through the seams. I don't want a maybe love, I want the kind that makes me scream. Say it like you mean it, say it loud. Pull me in and tear me down. If you're gonna love me rough. Don't pretend that this is enough. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. You always say this isn't you, but baby, this is who I am. I'm not soft, I'm not forgiving. I'm a storm you couldn't plan. Don't need flowers, don't need silence. I need fire in your breath. Love me like it's war tonight, or leave me here for dead. Say it like you mean it, say it loud. Pull me in and tear me down. If you're gonna love me rough. Don't pretend that this is enough. Say it like you mean it. 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 Whisper it, scream it, I don't care, just don't love me. Halfway there, I'm not your maybe, I'm your sin. Say it like you'll never speak again. Say it like you mean it, say it now. Pull me in or cut me out. If you're gonna love me raw. I won't survive a half-closed door. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it.
Door didn't slam, bag didn't close. Keys turned slow like hoping they jam. Shirt left on the back of the chair, could've grabbed it, didn't. Phone charger still plugged, wall kept the shape of a voice that didn't shout. Leaving wasn't sudden, it was every time you stopped asking if I stay. Never meant to leave, just ran out of ways. Just stay without disappearing. Hands don't grip and they know they'll be there for enough. They're fogged before the water did. Clothes on the floor, yours or mine. Didn't matter, still don't. Time didn't stop, it just folded over where we used to speak. Never not me, just ran out of ways to stay. Hands don't grip and they know they'll be there for nothing. Could've stayed, but not like that. Could've spoken, but not to someone already gone with their eyes. heard your name in someone else's mouth. Didn't flinch, didn't freeze. Used to sound like my whole night. Now it ends before the third beat. I cleaned out my phone, still kept your name in lowercase, just in case I forget what forgetting looks like. Half your name still hits sometimes, not loud, just sharp like a fork on a quiet plate. I don't say it out loud, but it still plays when I'm not watching. That girl I see now, she doesn't ask, doesn't trace my silences. She holds me like it's easy, and I let her mostly. I smell things that used to mean you, now they just mean nothing in particular. Half your name still hits sometimes, not loud, just sharp like a fork on a quiet plate. I don't say it out loud, but it still plays when I'm not watching. I don't hate you, that would mean you're still in here. I just don't rewind when the song starts. I keep you like old passwords, type once a year, wrong now, but close enough to feel right.
You sat down like nothing changed, like your shirt wasn't folded wrong, like your breath didn't hesitate when I asked where you'd been so long. Your fingers twitched like habit, your tone was too rehearsed. You said her name too smoothly, like forgetting didn't hurt. Don't say her name like that, like it's just a passing word. Don't drag her through the room with that calm I never earned. Don't speak it like it's harmless, don't toss it like it's light. If you say her name like that again, you won't sleep here tonight. You're good at small deceptions, like moving one glass back. You think I won't catch the tremble in the middle of your laugh. Your mouth gives you away more than you understand. You say it's nothing serious, but your hands betray your plan. Don't say her name like that, like it's just a passing word. Don't drag her through taste like pride. I'm not the one who folds and smiles, I'm the one who hears the lie. Don't say her name like that, like you've got nothing left to lose. Don't hum it like a melody you only gave to you. Don't speak it like she's weightless when I still feel the fight. If you say her name like that again, you won't make it past tonight.
You kiss me like truth, but walk like a lie. You stayed in my breath, then left me to die. You laughed with your eyes, but lied with your mouth. And now I'm just asking for you to burn it out. If it meant nothing, say it loud. Tell me it didn't mean anything, that your hands were cold and your lips were clean. Tell me the nights never made you feel, and I'll stop calling this thing real. Tell me it didn't mean anything, I'll believe you just this once. You move like memory, but smell like now. You touch my neck like love knew how. You said don't fall, but made it deep, then left me wide-eyed without sleep. If it meant nothing, say it loud. Tell me it didn't mean anything, that your hands were cold and your lips were clean. Tell me the nights never made you feel, I'll stop calling this thing real. Tell me it didn't mean anything, and I'll believe you just this once. Don't just vanish, leave a scar. Don't say silence meant you cared. Don't act gentle while you fade, just finish it. Don't be afraid. Tell me it didn't mean anything, but say it like you mean it. Make the wound complete. Don't leave me wondering, don't leave me soft. If this was nothing, then say it rough. Tell me you lied and never look back. It's not peace I chase, just a drop before the cry. Lowers, you stop, my blood stirs. No touch, just wait. You freeze, I detonate. Every pause is overdose. I crave the fall, not the close. Don't need calm, need tightrope breath. Don't want love, just need a death. I'm attention smile too long and fall apart. No violence, just tempo shifts. But baby, that's my favorite hit. Don't give peace, just make me sharp. I don't want sweet, I want scar. I'm a tension addict, don't ask to swing. I plead for the drop, not the meaning. I'm a tension addict, leave me just enough to break again when love gets rough. Give me silence like a loaded gun. Give me stares that burn us stun. Tension tastes like true thunder. Tension tastes like true thunder. Tension tastes like true thunder. Your shadow cross the room like it belongs to me. You smile and I forget who I used to be. You don't ask, but I still give. You don't stay, but I still live. This is obsession, not a crush, not a dream. Not a rush, I breathe you in like smoke too deep and let you burn inside my sleep. This is obsession and I don't want out. I check your name like ritual. I count the nights you breathe. You said it's nothing, but nothing's what I need. You don't ask, but I still give. You don't stay, but I still live. This is obsession, not a crush, not a dream. Not a rush, I breathe you in like smoke too deep and let you burn inside my sleep. This is obsession and I don't want out. And I don't want out. I don't care if it breaks me, I don't care if it's wrong. I'd rather hurt for you forever than feel okay and move on. You call this toxic, I call it truth. You say let go, but I'm tied to you. This is obsession, not a phase, not a test, not a haze. You're the ache I wanna keep. You're the cut that lets me breathe. This is obsession, and it sounds like you. I forget me, just to feel you.
You want something easy, but easy never stays. You hold your love like coins and spend it in cheap ways. You want a girl who waits with hands behind her back, but I come with thunder, and you're not built for that. You call it too much, I call it mine. I don't do half love, I don't do time. You're not ready for the cost of wanting someone like me. You want the fire, but not the heat. You want the lips, but not the teeth. You're not ready for the cost, so don't say you are. You think silence makes you deeper, but you're just out of depth. You only feel alive when you starve out what's left. You wear control like cologne, but the sand fades fast. You're talking cold commands, but I don't break like glass. You call it chaos, I call it clear. I don't do hiding, I want you near. You're not ready for the cost of wanting someone like me. You want the fire, but not the heat. You want the lips, but not the teeth. You're not ready for the cost, so don't say you are. I won't dim to fit your light, I won't beg to feel like right. If you want me, bring your war, but don't knock unless you're sure. You're not ready for the cost of love that doesn't bend. I burn through comfort, I don't pretend. You want the spark, but not the flame. You want the kiss, but not the name. You're not ready for the cost, and now it's too late.
Your scent is gone, but the air still aches. Your side of the bed still bends like weight. I changed the sheets, but still wake cold. You burned away, but never left whole. Every breath I take feels like you forgot. Ashes on my pillow where your name used to lie. Dust inside the silence that used to feel alive. No fire now, just afterglow. No love, just letting go. Ashes on my pillow is all I hold. You never said how final felt. You left your shape, but took yourself. I sleep like glass, I breathe like thread. I speak your name like it's still fed. Every breath I take feels like you forgot. Ashes on my pillow where your name used to lie. Dust inside the silence that used to feel alive. No fire now, just afterglow. No love, just letting go. Ashes on my pillow is all I hold. didn't slam the door, but I still hear it shut. You didn't say goodbye, but you still broke us up. You didn't cry, but I still bled. You said nothing, but you meant it. Ashes on my pillow, and nothing else remains. You burned it slow, then left the flame. You left me like you were kind, but you still haunt this bed of mine.
Didn't raise my voice to warn you. Didn't leave a final line. Didn't owe you one more sentence. Quiet always wins in time. You talk loud like that's power. You shout just to feel heard. But I've got rooms full of silence, and every wall knows my word. Hey, hey, doesn't mean I froze. Hey, hey, doesn't mean I broke. No scream, no scene, still. Hey, hey, didn't mark the exit clearly. Didn't circle back to check. Didn't leave a closing statement. That was all your disrespect. You flash heat like a warning, but I don't run from the flame. I just stay quiet and moving while you stay loud.
Screen went dark before the words did. The room paused like it waited to hear something that never came. Phone still warm, no second ring. One chair turned slightly out of place. No one sat in it, but it felt like someone had. There was no goodbye, not even silence, just the light from the charger still blinking, mug half full. Not cold but untouched, long enough to be left behind. Nothing rained, no message show. But somehow the air felt thicker than before. After the cold everything stayed still. Fan kept spinning, curtains held their breath. The sound stopped, but the room kept the shape of what it heard. Could have said anything, a name, a lie, a joke, even a pause with meaning. But all of it was already too far away to reach. Not silence, not noise, just what's left when even silence leaves. You show up late, then act surprised, like love was something we could hide. You taste like risk, like sinking slow, and I keep diving just to know. You never had to beg or plead. You gave me hunger, not the feed. You're my worst addiction, a habit carved in skin. You don't even promise, but I still give in. You break me in rhythm, then stop just to tease. You're my worst addiction, and I don't want relief. You talk in riddles, smile in traps. You give me pieces, then take them back. I call it love, you call it play. But either way, I choose to stay. You never had to beg or plead. You gave me hunger, not the feed. You're my worst addiction, a habit carved in skin. You don't even promise, but I still give in. You break me in rhythm, then stop just to tease. You're my worst addiction, and I don't want relief. Tie me up with what you lack, pull me close then fade to black. I know this ends in pain and scars, but I still beg behind your bars. You're my worst addiction, my echo in the night.
distance made you untouchable, but I see through calm like glass. You build walls out of silence, but I slip through fast. You wear pride like armor, but it cracks when I appear. You flinch at soft voices because you know I'm near. You act like you're solid, but I know you're bent. I don't need a weapon to bring back the end. You're easy to break, all it takes is a glance. You drop the act before I give you the chance. You call yourself stone, but you fold like lace. You're easy to break, and I love that face. Strong in your silence, but your eyes spell regret. You dance with detachment, but trip where we met. You name her a reset, like that makes her clean. But even brand new can't undo what you've seen. You think I'm forgetting, but I carve too deep, and memory never dies where truth can't sleep. You're easy to break, all it takes is a glance. You drop the act before I give you the chance. You call yourself stone, but you fold like lace. You're easy to break, and I love that face. Pretending you're steel, but don't blink too long or you'll feel me real. You're easy to break, not with force, just grace. I don't need to touch to leave a trace, so keep your mask and hide your ache. You're easy to break, and I don't need to take. Didn't break, didn't bend, didn't even play pretend. Didn't flinch, didn't cry, just watch silence amplify. Detached, not numb, just clean. Detached, not cold, just seen. No rush, no reach, just detached. Didn't chase, didn't check, didn't write or call me text. Didn't burn, didn't block, just erased you from the clock. Detached, not numb, just clean. Detached, not cold, just seen. No rush, no reach, just detached. You spun the drama, I slipped out the noise. You held the ending, but I took the choice. You spun the drama, I slipped out the noise. You held the ending, but I took the choice. Detached, didn't fade, just move. Detached. was just proof. You love me like a loaded gun. Pull the trigger just for fun. Every word's a quiet blade. Cut me slow but make me stay. You burn in silence, cold and clean. I kiss the smoke you leave in me. You're a cold flame, freezing me alive. I breathe your name like it keeps me high. I know I'm drowning, but I don't try. I'll stain you in the fire. Your touch is ice beneath my skin. It hurts, but I still let you in. You disappear without goodbye, but your ghost stays behind. You said it's nothing, but it burns like you meant it.
Said you're not the villain, but you always hide the blade. Lights out, I slip into your trap again. You play soft, but your grip never bends. No prayers in this room, just breath and sweat. You sin with me like you forget. Say you're not cool, then why is it bruised? Say you love me, but leave no proof. You're just a sinner with a pretty excuse. Touch like fire, but your heart stays loose. You break me clean, then call it fate. I carry the blame, cause you kissed too late. You're just a sinner with a sweet disguise. Every lie you told was sugar-wrapped ice. Nails on skin, that's how you speak. Words too quiet, but the silence screams. Every night you call me back, but love's not love when it feels like a trap. Say you're gentle, then why is it raw? Say you're here, but I watch you withdraw. You're just a sinner with a pretty excuse. Touch like fire, but your heart stays loose. You break me clean, then call it fate. I carry the blame, cause you kissed too late. You're just a sinner with a sweet disguise. Every lie you told was sugar-wrapped ice. I beg for peace, you turned it cold. Still I bend each time you fold. No church, no rules, just you and me. Writing pain in the shape of intimacy. You're just a sinner with a quiet smile. One who leaves but stays a while. Taught me love through twisted lines, and I still trace them was clean, voices off, 2 glasses, no real thirst. The place steam, bands stay cold, laughter fit, but not for long. Said something about the light. No one asked why the eyes kept drifting. Dinner with someone else, nothing wrong, that's what's thin. Smiles time right, words rehearsed, not one thing wrong. Still something slow, no hunger. Names passed around like receipts. Eyes blink on schedule. Chest didn't scrape, it was all smooth, too smooth. It was a joke, it landed, but silence stayed longer than expected. Ooh, dinner with someone else, nothing wrong, that's what's stings. Smiles time right, words rehearsed, not one thing wrong. Still something oh, coulda kissed, coulda leaned, coulda laughed, coulda that, let the moment pass like it was part of the plan. Table clear, glass half full, name forgotten, voice still in the throat. Didn't use it.
You never said it, but you held me like it burned. Every time you pulled away, I was the one who turned. Your hands don't lie, they're louder than your mouth. You were mine before you say it, in the way you freeze then fake it. You look away, but always wait. You talk escape, but come back late. You were mine and still don't know it. You stay quiet, but you show it. You break routine, but not the thread. You speak in signs and walk on edge. You breathe like this is temporary, but sleep here like you're buried. Your hands don't lie, they're louder than your mouth. You were mine before you say it, in the way you freeze then fake it. You look away, but always wait. You talk escape, but come back late. You were mine and still don't know it. You stay quiet, but you show it. You never called it love, but never left it cold. You hold on like denial, but your body says it all. We're mine before the silence, before you asked what this could mean.